Hey, it's time for the Jesse T Show. Yeah, we rolled off the side of the freeway here in the silver shadow. Couldn't get back to the studio at the office in time, so I rolled off the freeway to talk to you about what I promised. It's the Jesse T Show. We're live on Facebook and soon to be broadcasting and sending it over to YouTube, Instagram, Tumblr, Reddit, Pinterest, TikTok, and about 25 other social media marketplaces that will carry our feed as we build our network and build it strong with some great ideas and practical experience on how to make a ton of money being a real estate investor. Okay? Now, if you've ever wanted to do something special in life and acquire things that really have meaning forever, dirt is the best thing, because God don't make it anymore. And there's only so much on God's blue-green earth. There's only so much dirt you can acquire. This is why so many wealthy people, not rich, but wealthy people are buying up so much land. We're talking hundreds of thousands of acres, millions of acres of land in America and around the world, because they understand one thing. And that one thing they understand is that if they don't get it, somebody else is going to. So they want to have it because it's a commodity that is very limited. Okay? Unless we fly off to Mars. Wouldn't that be cool to be the first land developer in Mars? To be the first person to acquire that land on that planet? And if they found water, which water is there in Mars? How cool would that be? I mean, that would be just great. I see the pictures and I go, man, you could have like a hacienda over there. You could have like a resort over there. You could have some Martian water between them. I mean, how cool would that be? Well, someday that's going to happen. Someday, human beings like you and me, we're going to fly to Mars and we're going to start doing that. That's going to happen. It's inevitable. Okay? But unfortunately, you and I won't be around unless you are immortal and you're like a vampire and you live forever. Not me. But nevertheless, if you want to do something special in life, you got to get yourself some property. Okay? So the Jesse T Show today is going to talk about one of the very best ways, simplest ways, and also one of the fastest ways that you can acquire $1 million in equity in real estate. I know we're not even talking about the rental income and the write-offs. Excuse me. I just had a Subway veggie sandwich. It's about the only thing I can eat out here in the real world when I'm traveling from here and there on the highways and byways with the miles and the smiles. I really have a dietary plan that I try to follow so I can stay healthy as long as I can. And as Muhammad Ali used to say, keep this purty face. Anyway, let's get to it right now. Your Home Sold Guaranteed is our sponsor. And the Jesse T Show is brought to you by Your Home Sold Guaranteed, where they promise to sell your house at your list price, or they'll buy it with a cash offer. You can get in touch with them at 1-844-402-4222 and hit extension 1052 to get some more free information, recorded message. You don't talk to anybody. Also, Your Home Sold Guaranteed up in the Antelope Valley, Palmdale, Lancaster, and Rosemead, and serving the 5-county region of Los Angeles in Southern California, from the desert to the sea. Hey, they've got it for you to be a part of it, and it's real. They have another great program that they wanted me to talk about, and that's called their program of priority access. And priority access means, well, I know if you're looking for a house, you probably, you start looking on Zillow. My goodness, did you know that almost 2 billion people a month visit Zillow? And they're really not in the business of selling real estate. They're in the business of collecting your data and then selling that data to large real estate firms, insurance companies, and conglomerates. Yeah, that's what they're in the business of. They're a data mining company. And they utilize real estate to acquire your information. And then they sell it. That's where they make their profit. Okay? So that's why when you go there and you find that perfect house for yourself, you realize, my goodness, you go out and you find out, you call somebody about it. It's generally not the broker who has the listing, because remember, they've sold that data to somebody else. But what it is it's somebody that will talk to you. Okay? And you find out that, man, there's like 27 offers on that property. Or it's not what you think it is, or it's overpriced, or it's really wrecked inside, or it's been sold. Sale pending. Off the market. So you spend all night long, instead of with your honey baby. That's right, my honey baby. I'd rather be with her than on Zillow. You spend all night long on Zillow or Realtor.com doing all this magnificent research, and then you find out the next day that everything's gone. So you say, okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to contact one of those big giant real estate firms. They got all the indications, right? I'm going to contact KW, Keller Williams, and Berkshire Hathaway, and Remax, and Century 21, and blah, 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 Coldwell Banker, right? They got the inside track. So you get with a broker and an agent, and where do they go find the property? Same place you just went the night before. Because there are more properties listed on Zillow and Realtor.com than there is in their local MLS. Yeah. But they're all sold. Because they're dipping into the same pool. So you say, that doesn't work. They wasted a bunch of my time. Oh my God, I just wrote 26 offers and I didn't win one of them. And I'm totally approved. And then you go, okay. I'm going to search Craigslist. I'm going to look for all the for sale by owners. Well, good luck. Have fun there, because you run into the same boat. It's just a little bit different, and that is, they're never home. You can never find them. And now you have to deal with somebody that might know a little bit more about real estate than you. So you should take those contracts and take them to a lawyer. Well, that's just going to cost you ka-ching, 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 right? So, and you sometimes end up dealing with people that you don't necessarily like, right? And they do a lot of lying. A lot of lying. That's what for sale by owners do, because they're not licensed and they're not restricted to tell the truth or anything. It's buyer beware, not seller take care. So you say, okay. I'm going to go open houses. I know they're open. Well, and you get there and you find out, after you talk to the agent, you go through all these walkthroughs for week after week after week, and you find out that there's like 97 people that have been at that open house. And you say, wait a second. It's not working out. Wait a minute. And when I call the agent and they call me back, that property's already sold already. Then why are they holding it open? To get your data. Right. So you thought, okay. I'm going to pick a neighborhood I like, and I'm just going to knock on everybody's door and ask them if they want to sell. All I got to say about that one is, good luck. So, what are you left up to? Maybe winning the California lottery and buying Brad Pitt's house for $72 million? I don't know. You end up with a lot of wasted time. In the meanwhile, the interest rates are jumping. This time last year, they were 2.875. Now they're 4.875. And this time next year, they're going to be 6.875. So that's going to squeeze your monthly income down, that you can buy less and less and less. So that's the rock and the hard place that people are involved in. Okay? So there's a couple of steps here that I want you to write down. Okay? And I really don't care who you use. Okay? It really doesn't matter to me. The Jesse T Show is a community service brought to you by Your Home Sold Guaranteed. And you know something? You're going to find out that we're the best place to be anyway. Okay? I'll give you their number, their direct phone number, 661-455-7155. Give them a call at the office, or you can call me directly at 818-800-1343. Be happy to chat with you about your needs and wants and desires. And we will make it happen. That's our guarantee, brother. Okay? Now, check it out. This is what I want you to do. I want you to do this for yourself because you will be less stressed, less anxiety, and baby, at night you can have some honey child. You don't have to be searching Zillow, Realtor.com. You can be searching your baby, your significant other. Yeah. That seems to be more fun to me than staying up at 3 in the morning looking at the computer. What a glorious waste of time that is. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to find an agent or a broker in your community that has some guarantees, some offers, and some benefits. Because, look at, here's the reality. I've been doing this 41 years. I've been involved in real estate since I was 19. I started when I was 10 years old playing Hot Wheel cars on the floor of my mother's red carpet real estate office. And then I got my license when I got out of high school. Pitter-pattered around a little bit, got into college, played football, got into the entertainment business when I was young, but started my real estate career when I was 19 and started selling real estate. Then started doing loans, got my broker's license about 15 years after that, then started doing loans when about 32 years ago, had 4 real estate companies, and I still own one now. It's called Your Home Sold Guaranteed. Real estate and loans up in the Antelope Valley, Palmdale, Lancaster, Rosemont. Serving all the 5-county region of Los Angeles, Southern California. From the desert to the sea, it's me, Jesse T. And I want you to find somebody like me. Okay? I don't care if it's me. I really don't. But I want you to find somebody like me. And here's why. Because they're going to make a couple of promises to you, and they're going to put it in writing. And it's called a guarantee, an offer, and a benefit. You know, when you go through life, you have to answer the question. When anybody approaches you with something that they want from you, or want to give you, or whatever, you got to ask this question. It's a light bulb that goes off in your head. It's called WIFM radio. Everything west of the Mississippi, radio and TV stations start with a K. Everything east of the Mississippi, radio and TV stations start with a W. So WIFM radio. What's in it for me? That's got to go off in your head. Okay? So, there better be something in it for you, otherwise you're just dealing in the same old with another agent that's doing the same old, and you're going to be wasting your time in the same old. Meanwhile, the interest rates are going up, and your dollars are going to buy less and less and less, and your wife is frustrated, and your husband is frustrated, and your significant other is frustrated, and your dog is frustrated, and everybody's frustrated, and you ain't got no honey child. So, this is what I want you to do. Find somebody like me that'll make this promise. And we're talking to buyers first. Then we'll talk to sellers. If you buy a house through me, and Your Home Sold Guaranteed, and my team, I will promise and guarantee that in 18 months, if you don't like that home, for some reason, now, of course, if it burns down, or there's an earthquake, flood, tornado, or, King Kong and Godzilla fight in your front yard and smash your house, it doesn't count. But if that house is in the same condition 18 months later that it was when you bought it, and you just, for some reason, the ghost of Christmas past visited you one night and said, whoa, whoa, and you freaked out. In a cold sweat. Call me back up, and I'll buy that house from you for what you paid for it. That's my buyback guarantee. It's an insurance policy. Hey, come on, man. We got insurance policies for cars, life. We got insurance policies for health and medical. We got insurance policies for whole life. We got insurance policies for our automobiles so they get repaired. We got insurance policies on insurance policies on insurance policies. What, FDIC insurance on your investments sitting in the bank. There's insurance there. Why can't we have real estate insurance? Yeah. So I came up with this concept that some others had, and I tweaked it a little bit, and I said, yeah, I'm going to do that. I like that. I promise and guarantee that if you buy a house through our team up here in the Antelope Valley, your also guaranteed real estate and loans, and the Jesse T team at 661-455-7155, I promise and guarantee in writing, in 18 months, I'll buy that house back from you for cash that you paid for it when you bought it. Now, if you can't find an agent that can make that guarantee and promise, bingo, see you later. Here's number 2. You know, when Nixon went to China and met Mao, he got off the plane and he went, what he didn't realize that in China, you know what that 2 hands up on both sides? At that time in 73, it meant peace, right? But not in China. You know what that meant? Yes, the flying, fickle finger of fate. Nixon was such a nincompoop. Oh my God, he was a traitorous president. Anyway, yeah, I'm an independent conservative. What can I tell you? I go either way. That's what I tell people. They go, what are you, Jesse? Well, I go both ways. You both ways? Yeah! I've been going both ways since I was 18. What? You? Both ways? I say, yeah. I'm an independent conservative. I can go Republican, or I can go Democrat, or I can stand on the fence. I love twisting people's heads around. What can I tell you? Anyway, here's the thing. Here's the second thing, okay? If I can't get you $5,000 or less on the purchase of your house, your next house, I promise and guarantee that I will give you cash at the close of escrow. And based on the price of the house that you buy, it might be $500 or it might be $10,000. Because if I sell Brad Pitt's house at $72 million, baby, I'm going to drop $50K in your lap. Why not? I'm going to make $1.5 million. Capiche? That's my Italian side. So, that's the number 2 guarantee. Now, if you can't find somebody to do that for you, vamonos, baby. Adios. See ya. Blow it off again. I'm going to give you 3. There's more where this come from. I could talk about days for this, but I'm just going to give you 3. Because I'm going to teach you how to become a millionaire in less than 7 years. How do I know? I've been doing this for 41 years. The proof is in the pudding. And also, I've made 41 millionaires in my career. Angel Perez is my last one. He was living in the back of a Walmart in his 31-foot RV, trying to buy a house for 4 years. Then he ran into me, Jesse T. And I said, what? Why? What are they telling you? 7 years later, he's got $1 million in equity. And he's got cash flow of over almost $40,000 a year. 38 years old. I'm working on Henry Pereira, C.J. Jones, W.C. Wilson, and I'm also working with some new people, Lisa Smith and Edith. I'm going to make them all. Ka-ching, ka-ching. You got it. It's not really me, though, folks. It's just a strategy. There are 10 ways to become a millionaire in real estate. 10 strategies. You know, on $1 Million Money Making Monday at 5 o'clock, I always talk an hour on this. But I'm going to share this with you because I think it's important. Especially as we move out of spring into summer. And the interest rates are going up. Okay? Number 3. We had the buyback guarantee. We had, if I can't negotiate $5,000 off the price, in terms of conditions or price, I'll pay you cash at the close of escrow. And here's number 3. And I think you're going to like this one. Because this one, this is what it's all about. Okay? Remember I talked to you about doing loans? We've been doing loans for about 32 years now. And this is my promise and my guarantee. I guarantee and promise that if you work with us, we will turn you into a cash buyer without having all the cash. Yeah! How does that happen? It's the secret sauce, baby. It's the Kentucky Fried Chicken deep in the safe that nobody knows about except yours truly and our team at Your Home Sold Guaranteed. We promise and guarantee that you sign up with us and we work together in a business agreement and an arrangement. We promise and guarantee. I don't work for free. I don't expect you to work for free or nobody. But we promise and guarantee that we will get you approved to become a cash buyer without having all the cash. And you don't even have to have any cash. Yep. It's in writing. Because if we don't do that, if we can't do that on our first assessment, and I look you straight in the eye and I say, we can't do that. The fallback is I'll create a strategy for you that will allow you to be able to do that if you just follow the plan for free. See, this gives you the leverage and the power to beat out anybody else out there so that when we go to our unlisted, off-market, priority access listings that nobody has or is available. They're not on Zillow or Realtor.com. They're not open to you or anybody. They're not available to anybody. It's a proprietary exclusive list that we have. When we find the house that you want, when you show us what you want, and we go find it, we'll spend our money, time, and effort and get it to you. You can offer cash to that seller and close it in 14 days. Wow! Bada bing, bada boom, baby. That's what Tony Soprano says. If you can't find somebody that can offer you those 3 things, buyers, see you later, exit stage right. Goodbye. Sellers, I'll tell you about some great guarantees for you in a few minutes. But let me give you the fast pace on how to become a millionaire and a multimillionaire. You ready? You got your pen and paper ready? Hey, this is on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Blogger, Pinterest, read it, TikTok, snippets of it, and 20 other social media web network. on our Facebook timeline, all 9 different pages. Just put in Jesse Torrero, Torrero, or as they say in Spanish, Jesse Torrero. Or if they say in Italian, Jesse Torrero. Or if they say in English, Jesse Torrero. I just go by Jesse T. It's just so much easier. But just go and find us. Google my name. You'll find us everywhere. I got about 20 pages of Google crap on me. I'm just a Google guy. I've been Googling since I was 14. I just got myself in serious trouble with Mama T. I know she's watching. My betrothed for 32 years and the lady I've known for 47 years of my life. I just been Googling since I was 14. Woo! I might be in the doghouse, huh? Yeah, I've been Googling with my dog. Anyway, here we go. Let's write it down. This is what I want you to do. I'm going to give you the plan right now. You follow this plan, whether you follow it with me or our team members and our company, or you follow it with somebody. Follow this plan. Here it is. It's free. It's community service. I'm making it free to you. You don't have to pay for seminars, webinars. You don't have to go to some hotel. You don't have to, read thousands of books. You don't have to do a lot of stuff. I'm going to give it to you right here. Ready? Here we go. 1, I want you to buy a duplex, triplex, or fourplex. 2 units, 3 units, or 4 units. I want that to be your next purchase. And I want you to buy that with an FHA loan. That means you're going to live in one of the units. Now, there's a way to do that, even if you own property, that we can show that you're going to live in one of the units. That's a trick. It's a secret trick. And it's legal. Okay? Now, I want you to buy a duplex, triplex, or fourplex, preferably 4 units. You're going to live in one. Your intent is to live in one. FHA loan, 3.5% down. So let's say here in Southern California, you're going to spend $500,000. I'm just going to use that for my brain. $500,000 for a fourplex. Okay? It's actually a little bit more, depending on the zip code you're in. In Burbank, it's $1.9 million. In Lancaster, it's $500,000. Okay? So I'm just going to use 5. 3.5% down. What does that come to? About $18,000. Let's round it to 20. Make it easy on my brain. So now you owe $480. Okay, let's multiply that out times 5% interest fixed. Okay, we're rounding things up just a little bit for my brain. Make it easy. 5% interest. Let's add another % for your mortgage insurance, another % for your taxes, property taxes, and another % or so for 0.5% for liability and fire insurance. So you got 5, 6, 7. So let's just say 8%. Okay, 8%. 8 times 500,000 is 40,000 a year. 40,000 a year divided by 12. That's the nut you got to make every year. 40,000 a year divided by 12. What does that come out to? It comes out to what? 3,000? No, that's 36,000. So it comes out to about $3,500 a year, right? Now you got 3 units. Each one of those units are going to rent at $2,500 a piece. That's 5,000, 7,000, 7,500. Let's cut it down and say 6,000 a piece. Let's be conservative and say 1,500 a piece. That's 15, and 15 is 3, and 15 is 45. So now you got $4,500 coming in. You got $3,500 month payments, or let's say $4,000 month payments. You got a $500 month cash flow. You move out of your unit. You add another $1,500. You're making $24,000 a year. Boom, baby, you are on your way. You hold that for 1 year. You refinance out. Get out of the FHA loan. Actually, you only got to do it for 6 months. I take you out. I refinance you out. You're in a conventional loan now. Now we do that, we go do it again. Same thing. Now you've doubled your income. $48,000 a year. Then we go do it again. That's 3 years. 48,000 and 24,000. Let's just say 30,000, because rents always go up. They never go down. Even when the market tanks, the rents stay even. They never go up. Once rents are up, they never come down. Okay? So let's just say 48,000 plus 30,000. That's what? Give me fast math. 78,000. 3 years. You can't live on $78,000 a year. Now you got the equity going up in all these. That's 100, 100, 100. That's $300,000 on $78,000 of income. Plus the 24. $24, you say, yeah. The $24,000, the $20,000 to $25,000 write-off. Woo! Baby, we're just rolling. 4 comes, you do it again. 5 comes, you do it again. Bingo, baby, you're a millionaire in equity, pushing it, and you've got $100,000 a year. I think you can retire. Give us a call. We've done this so many times for people. I'm telling you. I don't care if you live in Beverly Hills, near Oprah Winfrey, or I don't care if you live in Pacoima. Órale, pues, ese. What you doing, vato? I don't care what you do or where you're at. Start with 0. Angel Perez did. Just go to my Facebook timeline. Go to my YouTube site. Just check in Jesse Terrero. Angel gives you a 9-minute testimonial of what he did. Watch it. And so many. We can do it for you. It would be my pleasure to do it for you. Give us a call. 1. I'm going to give you 3 different numbers. I'm going to make it easy. 1-661-455. 7155. That's our world corporate headquarters in Palmdale, California. Of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Real Estate and Loans, Palmdale, Lancaster, Rosamond, and AV, and the 5-county region around Southern California, Los Angeles, California. From the desert to the sea, me, Jesse T, and my team will help you, we promise. Or call this number, 1-800-684-8699. Leave some info. We'll get back to you. Or call this number, 1-800-1818-800-1343. That's me, Jesse T. I got about 15 minutes left. Or call this number, 1-844-332-6305. Hit 1001. Stop being a renter. Be an owner and become a millionaire, and I'll help you. Now, let's talk about sellers. Sellers, if you're thinking about selling, look us up. We got 3 guarantees for you. 1, I will sell your house guaranteed, your home sold at your list price, or I will pay you the difference in cash. So that means you're always selling at list price. How about this guarantee? Sellers, I will sell your house guaranteed in the specified period of time you want it sold. Or, if I don't, I'll sell it for free. Yep. These low discount brokers, 0 commission discount broker guys, no. We're 0. If I can't sell your house in the time you want, I will sell it for free. Here's number 3. I guarantee your home sold, guaranteed, or I'll buy it for cash. I will write you a cash offer when we start our business together. So you will be guaranteed your home sold, and we can go find another. And if you want to, You can transfer that guarantee to the buyer if they got to sell their house. Because when they buy your house, I'll buy their house. That's called a trade on the guarantee. Or I'll buy it. And here's a number I want you to call. 1-844-402-4222. Hit extension 1072. Recorded message. Talk to nobody. And we'll get you started in that arena. Okay? Free, no obligation. Never an obligation to do anything. Here's the last thing. 87% of all sellers out there are afraid that if they sell, they won't have a place to live, or are afraid that they'll end up with 2 mortgages. They don't want to do that. So they want to find a house. But first, we'll do that for you. You'll get a personal invite, free of charge, no obligation, to join our Buyers in Waiting Club and get tapped into and access to the daily priority access update of our VIP Home Finder system of unlisted, off-market properties in the neighborhood that you select. Nobody even knows about them. Not Zillow, not Realtor, no agents, not even the neighbors, and most of the time, not even the kids of the family that are selling. We'll get you into those properties so you can have a free, pressure-free look and choice. And you can make it happen. Easy, simple, and no hassle. This is the number I want you to call for that. 1-844-332-6305. 844-332-6305. Hit ID number 1053. Your home sold guaranteed. It's me, Jesse T, Mr. Sold. Good to be with you. Hey, every day at 5 o'clock from 5 to 6, we do the Jesse T Show. And just a little piece right now, before we end up, I always like to give you a little piece of the world according to Torero. What in the world is going on this planet right now? I mean, the Russians attacking the Ukrainians, the political intrigue of our country, the politicians, the corruption, the backdoor dealings. Do they really care about you? Really? Really care about you and your family? I ran for politics. And the only thing I was worried about was getting elected to make my $195,000 a year from the LA City Council. That's what they get paid now, $225,000. And that's all I found out that they were worried about. That every 2 years and every 4 years they need to get reelected. That's all they cared about. Didn't care about anything. It was just all in the air for you to get their give your vote to them. They didn't care. Ultimately, you should hear how these people talk privately. Do you really think that things happen per chance? Do you really think things are as they seem to be? Well, if you lived on this earth as long as I have, you start to question that. I went to law school in my late 30s. I'm not a lawyer. I never passed the bar, never wanted to take it. I knew in my first semester I would never be a lawyer because I couldn't stand the SOBs. Because I found out what law was really about. I found out a lot of things. But I did get that ink on the paper. But hey, I can't counsel anybody. I've forgotten more than I ever knew. And I'm stupider than I look. Okay? When it comes to that arena. But it has served my personal purpose quite well. And my family. And that's really why I did it. I wanted to know how they think. I wanted to be part of that team. I wanted to know what they know. Well, I did learn a lot. Two things that have always stuck with me, amongst many things, was nothing is as it seems when it comes to human beings, and if human beings have anything to do with it. Nothing is as it seems. So no matter what, it's a Hollywood prop. Nothing is as it seems. Whatever they say, it's not what they're saying. Whatever they do, it's not what they're doing. Whatever they wear, it's not what they're wearing. Whatever they want to promise, it's not what they're promising. Nothing in the world order is as it seems. Nothing is, never has been, never is, and never will be. And nothing of any significance with regards to humanity happens per chance. Oh yeah, you get in an accident. Oh yeah, you walk down the street and an oak tree branch falls on your head. Oh yeah, you stumble and you hit your nose on a rock. Oh yeah, you have a little too much fun one night, and then what happens is 9 months later. Oh yeah, when it comes to little things like that, individuality, things like that, things just happen, right? But on the new order of things, on the global aspect of it and how it affects our lives and our real estate and our investments and our economy and our commerce and our personal being on this planet Earth, God's blue-green earth, nothing happens per chance. Nothing. Just read history. Well, this Russian attacking Ukraine, do you think that he just did that on his own? You think, oh, okay, Biden's president, they're weak, I'm going to go in there now. Come on. He was given the green light. Who gave him the green light? Go online and pick up a treatise called The Black Nobility of Europe. It is 1,000 pages of information about the truth. The Black Nobility of Europe. It's a white sheet. It's not anything fancy. And read that. And what you will find out is that nothing happens per chance. There's a green light. There are controllers of this planet Earth that control this planet Earth through economics, commerce, and finance. Always has been, always will be, and it will never change. And they lurk in the shadows. The few that we do know, the Catholic Church, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the Queen of England or the King of England, the Queen or King of Holland, the Duchess. There's a few others. The Li family of China. They're called the Lai family of China. You never hear about them. Nothing in that country happens per chance. There's about half a dozen others. And if you dig deep enough, you'll find out who they are. They're quiet. Very quiet. Nothing happens just out of the blue. So what's the reason for it all? Very simple. Power, control. They got all the money they want. Power, control leads to life and death. Leads to absoluteness. They think they are walking gods. So what you have to do, my friends, is you have to study and learn where your place in the world is. And the more you learn, the more knowledge, and the more study you give, the more you can put yourself right in the middle of the path of progress and get a little piece of the action. Jackson. That's why buying real estate, land, and property is the most important thing you can do for your family in your lifetime. Even if you just get one more. Because that puts you in the path of the true economics of the world. And if you get enough of them, you have a better control over your personal destiny and the destiny of generations of you that will be coming down the line. The world according to Torero, baby. We'll talk to you later. The Jesse T Show. Back on the highway with the miles and the smiles, driving the silver bullet. I got to get to the office because we got some things to do. Give us a call. 1-661-455-7155 or call me direct at 1-818-800-1343. Your home sold guaranteed at your price, or I'll buy it. See ya!